countdown. Cool, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Whoa. Whoa. What was that?
Aquí tu amigo locutor, programador y muy bien desconocido Dr.G.
¿Y su cómplice, el Chivo?
Y el Manolo Diabólico, wow, G, algo me está pegando muy fuerte.
¿Qué te echaste?
¿Y te gusta?
Yeah. That's a recall que cuando estábamos... Did you guys ever try LSD?
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
I remember the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence de San Francisco. Me and Mario went to a rave, and we had some LSD. I don't know how many hours later, 3, 4 in the morning or something maybe, I was by the door trying to get some air, and the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence walk in. And it was like the whole like rave like turned and like was you know what I'm talking about, right?
No idea, but it just sounds
awesome.
It sounds like an amazing time.
Cuando el LSD te pega fuerte, okay? And how you spell it, okay? Te pega fuerte. It's what happened con este grupo Vómito Garage. ¿De dónde es Vómito Garage?
Argentina?
A ver. Next.
I would say Mexico.
Oh, yeah, son de México.
¿Son de México?
Yeah, because they reminded me of Manolo, do you remember Haunted Garage?
Yeah.
When I saw Vómito Garage, I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah. Y lo que es muy interesante de esta rola es que esta es la versión en viva.
Yeah, it's really well recorded in that sense, right? I mean, está bien hecha, bien grabada.
Yeah.
So, yeah, entonces imagínate que este grupo me lo encontré como siempre en un compi y me encantó. It just, with the whole vibe of tonight, I thought, somehow it's gonna fit. It's gonna
You'll
fit.
make it fit. You'll make it fit.
Let's make it fit aquí en mi vecindad a través de Diablovisión. We are live on Live 365. Para los que quieran escuchar, los que están en el Face, links are on our faces. Faces? Informations?
Pieces? I don't know.
Faces, informations. A ver, who's taking it away next?
I think Manolo.
Yeah, I think en este setlist me pusiste primero, pero I'm not gonna lie, G, me gustó mucho este grupo Vomito Garage, tanto de que una de sus canciones lo puse en un futuro set. I thought they were
There you go.
super dope.
There you
I
go.
thought they were super
Okay.
dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ok, ahora vamos a ir a España, a Madrid, España. Esta canción, Espíritu Olímpico, es una colaboración de Cora Yaku y Nadi Patin. Cora Yaku es un grupo indie rock, formaron en el 2019. Y lo que es muy interesante, tienen muchas colaboraciones con varios grupos. Y las colaboraciones, en mi opinión, son un poco más, no agresivas, pero un poco más, el tempo un poco más alto. So, interesadamente, se notan las influencias de las colaboraciones en las músicas. Y en esta canción, con Nadi Patin, lo que mandó el set Hector, porque Hector fue el primero que mandó el set, definitivamente, para mí, como mencionó Hector en nuestras correspondencias, influencias de los 90s, y a mí este set me recuerda mucho de Alternative Nation.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a flashback. Para mí era un flashback al 92, 91, por ahí. Like, I was like, oh, talking about LSD. Oh, dang. Okay.
You're right.
I had a flashback to Manolo, recuérdame, was it Lollapalooza 1 or 2 where we had, nos estacionamos across the street from Mountain View. We had to go over the bridge, and I started peeking again, and I couldn't cross it.
Oh, yeah. I think that might have been the end of the first one.
Okay.
Pero there were so many times. Y también lo que yo recuerdo más fue cuando fuimos a Day at the Green. Y nuestra inteligencia, parqueamos en un lugar donde pensábamos que va a ser fácil para salir del estacionamiento. We couldn't remember where we parked, bro. It was like, dude, where's my car? It was hilarious.
Man.
Well, Day on the Green was a trip because what band estaban tocando when they started tearing up the turf? And it came out on the news because they tore up the turf all over Candlestick.
Was it like a punk band?
No. It was a metal show. Day on the Green was metal.
Was it Mr. Bungle?
No, Mr. Bungle wasn't on that. It was Faith No More was on that show.
Faith No More.
It was Faith No More, Soundgarden, Metallica.
Queensryche.
I remember Queensryche. That's when we went to go get beer.
Yeah.
Anyways,
right.
Vamos a seguir aquí en mi vecindad. I'm sorry, guys. We're talking about LSD. Coro Yaco y Nadie Patín. Espíritu Olímpico, which is a badass rola. Aquí en mi vecindad. Oh, man. And Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh, man, dude. I remember, oh my God. I remember we were tripping, and then we look behind, and there's these two chicks with hoods over their heads. And I'm like, are they fucking druids?
We were young and dumb, dude. Young and dumb. Qué buenos tiempos, though.
Yeah.
Every now and then they are flashbacks.
Yeah.
Those moments where this music brings you back to those moments. That's so beautiful about Vecindad and la movida alternativa that carries us and brings us here, you know?
Yeah, I mean, bueno, honestamente, sé lo que sea, somos fans de música en general. And we have been for like 30 years or whatever. So, me vale gorro, you know?
Yeah, no, it's...
Yeah. Tonight's set list is very nostalgic to me. It sounds very nostalgic.
It's very, very early 90s college rock, you know. Pero es lo bonito de la escena en un nivel mundial ahorita de estas bandas, because they're like on a whole other level, man. A whole other level.
You know what I recently had reconnected with Fernando Fasari. I don't know if you guys ever remember Fernando.
From which
But
band?
He's a band, a marketing promotions band
Okay.
manager, and worked with labels and stuff like that. Just in the industry, worked in the industry. But those moments where, put it this way, I was on tour with Elefante. So
Wow.
Wait, ¿cuándo fuiste en gira con Elefante?
Weren't they big for
Yeah, they were big for a while.
like one song, a couple songs.
Chido Summer Reggae. Saludos, man.
They the lead singer went off on his own, Riley or whatever, right?
Wait, did he score for him again?
The band kept playing as Elefante.
Uh-huh.
So it was Elefante without Riley or Riley or whatever, Anyhow, reconnecting and having those moments of like, holy shit, I was part of that tour.
Esta gorda. Ya, cálmate.
I was listening to the recordings today. As a matter of fact, I started putting some more stuff up on Live 365. Live 365. You can hear the music on there. You can hear a little bit under our banter, but straight up on Live 365. And I could hear Chicles.
También. Yeah, she's always like bombing everything, dude. La quiero un chingo, güey, pero
She's loud. Yeah.
she's loud, dude.
Like it was like a perfect moment because like none of us were talking and all you hear is Chicles. Snoring, but it's not snoring.
See, now esta rola kind of reminds me of the whole grupos como Belly and stuff like that from back then,
Yeah, really, really cool. Grupo de. They're not from Madrid. I thought they were from Madrid. Son de Alicante, España.
No, they're not. Yo los toqué maybe about a year ago or so.
Yeah. They're really poppy, but fun, catchy poppy.
Yeah, I mean, la bronca con la escena de España ahorita, I mean, you have grupos como like Menta that are too strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where un grupo así that comes out a little bit too soft and cuddly can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but good group nonetheless.
Yeah, they have a couple of jams that are a little bit more rocking. I just thought this one fit a little bit better on tonight's set list.
I mean, Monte Perdido, another great band from Madrid. I mean, they just,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Yeah. I think right now, definitivamente Menta is like setting the tone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you got like Monte Perdido, like, chomping at the bits. Come on. I mean, esos grupos are doing collabs with like Triángulo, Los Puncetes, and like Left and Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, all good. This is all dreamy, dude. Dreamy.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like it really complements that one female-fronted song también gets later on in your set list.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is definitely a set where I think La Chancla would like gravitate towards her.
Mm-hmm. What's up with La Chancla, dude?
Today I thought about her. She reaches out once in a while, but just haven't had a chance to connect. Tuning on mics.
Ok, ese es el nuevo sencillo al final de la banda Muro María de Alicante, España, que acaba de salir. Un grupo indie garage. Se describen como pop duro, rock amigable, and they're super, super catchy, man.
Yeah. Una buenísima banda, un poco fresilla, but you know, I like my fresas with crema, dude.
Pop duro.
I've never shied away from saying that.
Yeah. Y esta banda definitivamente está colaborando con muchas bandas porque han estado en conciertos con Korayaku, con Nada Patín, Camellos. So definitely
Yeah.
they're doing that circuit.
Eso es lo que he notado mucho de la escena de España, específicamente en los últimos 4 o 5 años, desde el pandemia to now. Man, they banded together. They banded together, really helped each other out. Collabs are coming out left and right.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen una escena tan unida, you know, in all my years traveling the world and in play. I mean, it's almost envious. You know, like, man, can you imagine being un grupo en Madrid or Bilbao or, you know, man, you could just, fun times right now. Fun times.
Yeah. Y se apoyan unos a los otros.
Yeah.
All
You know, I was talking a little bit earlier about how important it is, like psych radio, what they're doing, because in other countries, these bands tienen un poco más apoyo, ¿no?
Yeah.
Y también es difícil for them to get all the way over here from Spain, even from Mexico. I mean, les hace un poco difícil. So, pero igual no se ve mucho de eso, and maybe there's a lack of bands locally, you know, here in the United States que tocan mucho de esta música. I mean, son muy pocas.
Yeah, well, we're playing one later on, so we'll get to it.
Okay.
So let's keep going with the music.
Ok, entonces esas dos bandas que acabamos de escuchar son de España. Ahora nos vamos a Argentina. La siguiente canción que vamos a escuchar es El Deseo, el nuevo sencillo de la banda Revistas de San Telmo, Buenos Aires. Esta es una banda reciente que se formó en el 21, rock alternativo de Argentina. Y, man, I really dig these guys. Escuché su discografía and I gotta say that I'm digging like 75 to 80% of their stuff.
Wow.
Really awesome band.
Wow. That's high marks coming from you because you hate everything.
Yeah, y sí, se formaron recientemente, pero en los últimos 3 años han sacado un álbum en el 21, un EP en el 2022, y el año pasado sacaron 3 sencillos que son adelantes de su próximo álbum que ojalá salga pronto.
Ok. Bueno, aquí vamos a seguir en Mi Vecindad a través de Diablovisión MVMN.
Yeah, if you like this song, most of their catalog sounds very similar to this style.
They reminded me, not really, but they did, of Dr.G when I first listened to Dr.G back in '94.
Okay.
The voice or the vocals?
Definitely de ese periodo, porque you know de quién me recordaron?
¿De quién, güey?
Canal Cero. Like,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit.
It's very nostalgic.
Y es de la misma época. Mira, la razón, because we gravitated so much to certain bands like that, en lo que era el 94, 95, 96, because for us it was a flashback of the Britpop scene from 88, 87. So, and nobody, you know, we were tired of the whole grunge, and we never got tired of punk, but like punk was different, you know. Anyways.
Yeah, it was as I was listening to this, and you know, hence the last song of the night. Pero otra cosa que pasó. Do you guys remember a band called Seres Ocultos?
Yeah.
It's just like, again, there's weird moments where like damn, whatever happened to that band, man? I mean, they had like a moment where the like marketing was right on, like things were just like grooving.
It
You know,
was a very, lo que eran los noventas was a very difficult, yet
tell me about it, man.
you had all the tools to make it happen. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Pero lo que pasó para el 96, it was too saturated, you know, and there was too much going on to where like it was
Too
kind of
much
hard.
too saturated for here, for
Definitely for here, definitely for here,
because
you know,
going
and
back to other countries, they, we didn't have the kind of radio other countries have. So that kind
mhm.
of, we didn't have the venues. Tampoco. I mean, to what year were they playing underground? It wasn't until like maybe what 10 years ago that
la,
festivals with like
la,
local
la
big,
problema que lo que pasó con nuestra escena,
yeah.
especialmente aquí en norte de California, and I
Mhm.
can probably say the same thing for Los Angeles, was that era una escena perfecta cuando era subterránea.
Yeah.
Okay. We had killer shows,
Ah, man.
100, 300, 500 people all the time. Okay.
Steady supply of drugs.
La bronca era when promoters and managers wanted to make money now off of it. Okay. So now you want to take bandas, and I'm just going to use one como un ejemplo, Lo de Asfalto, that they themselves can easily sell out a venue in Norte de California, 200 people, no problem. Okay. But now you want to make money off of it. And you think that you're going to make 1,000 people, and you market them not to the right people.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, when we were they were trying to tell Lolo, like, do not go that route. You don't want to be doing the festies con Robbie Rosa. Nothing wrong with Robbie Rosa, but that's not going to be your market. You know, you want to go do the punk fests. You know,
Yeah.
Band
Yeah.
storage.
you know,
Yeah.
and
They done the whole punk metal crust scene.
I remember when we played Lolo with a few of our Mishmax shows that we would do, they were the number one most requested group from the white boy scene. No joke, nothing. You know how many Anglo kids would say, "Who was that band?" You know, they had the potential to be Los Crudos, easy, no problem. You know, but they were not marketed right. You know, and I think a couple of bands, you know, now Pastilla, they were marketed right. Like what Aslan did with Pastilla was absolutely right. So good to where they got stolen from Aslan Records. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? You know, like, so
Yeah.
it's
There,
different.
yeah. I mean, yeah. So, Fabrica.
I love that bluesy guitar, man.
This is such a.
It's Argentina, dude. The Argentina sound is very, they're into that like blues rock big
Yeah.
time.
Fucking hell yeah.
A mix of flavors with this song.
Y otra cosa, I mean, not to sound like tooting our horn, but like the shows that we would put on
Mhm.
were on a whole different level, and they couldn't be duplicated. I know, like, what was that one festival that they tried bringing you on too late? G, um,
Watch it, tour.
the Watcha tour. They brought you in too late. They just that was a ball dropped. That could have been so much better. Yeah.
All right. Eso fue Fábrica de Camperas de Rosario, Argentina, un sencillo que salió el año pasado. Camperas ya tienen un poquito de tiempo que se formaron en el 2016. Y, man, I think that's a really, really beautiful, sleazy, dirty,
Sleazy,
bluesy
sleazy.
guitar. I love it, man. La guitarra, oh, man, it's beautiful.
The song and its lyrics, they're pretty interesting, but the way he the phonetics are on the way he carries the song and the word, and it was just like, yeah, it all played in perfectly. And por esta canción fue que va a pasar lo que va a pasar este fin de show esta noche. Pero los dos grupos súper excelentes. Thank you for that, because I really was digging and continue to dig Camperas, man.
Speaking of nostalgia, cuando primero escuché esta canción, ¿de quién me recordó la voz?
Who?
Juana la Loca.
Huh?
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
thought of Juana Loca in like
From Mexico?
15 years.
yeah. So
Yeah.
when I first heard the song, I was like, oh man, it just reminds me of that one album, Futuro Modelo or something. And just the vocal delivery on that album, I was like, oh wow, trip.
Because wasn't Pastilla also called Juana la Loca before they were Pastilla?
I think so. Like you got to change your name.
Yeah.
There was like, we already have a band called Juana la Loca. Vamos a seguir esta noche, gracias, Diabolico. Excelente set. Ahora, ¿a dónde nos llevas, Chivo?
Well, let's go to Mexico, a la Ciudad de México, con a pretty new group, dude. Pretty new group. Tienen desde del 2020
Ujú.
y sacaron el último sencillo. Esto se llama Billy y el grupo se llama Dominico. Bueno,
Aquí en mi vecindad, MVMN, my neighborhood, Diablo Visión.
esta rola, just with the guitar work, is what I modeled the whole.
Nice. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because right when I heard this, I was like, okay, either Alternative Nation, 120 minutes, KZSE at like 2:00 in the morning on a Thursday night,
Mhm.
Yeah, talking about KZSC.
Yeah.
I'm still coordinating with them, and that's how many
Okay.
mics needed.
Okay.
So hopefully it all works out. I want to try to finalize it by tomorrow.
Okay.
But it's a big event. So they're having the whole campus is invited. It's going to be at the quarry, and it's going to be like a party.
Wow.
This is the thing that you were talking about last week?
Anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
To play music that people will dig. So I'm thinking we got to play like dancey stuff that we have. So I was thinking some of like the old school remixes of like, some of the kids, parents listen to Caifanes are going to school there now.
It's sad.
Yeah. So if everything works out, we got to start working on that damn playlist.
Yeah, but how many minutes would we have? Like
120.
Like 20 minutes?
No, 120.
Wait, why would they give us that much?
I don't know. I told him an hour would be fine.
Yeah, because
This is for the heavers?
No, this is for Mi Vecindad. Then.
Oh, okay.
Vecindad, yeah.
2 hours. Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that's almost too much pressure.
You're gonna be in town, right, Diabolico?
For the heaver show?
Yeah, it's that same day. So it's during the day.
So it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is it on Saturday?
It's on the 4th of July, right?
I think
Or
so.
4th of May.
Better be, because I can't come out on the 5th.
It's a Sunday, dude. There's
no,
no
my
recovery.
Belly's doing the she's doing a mariachi thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's gonna cost like huevo.
I just realized that whether or not that it's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
¿A qué horas?
Yeah, Saturday.
That's what I thought it was.
Mm-hmm. It's from 1 to 4.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Like when you were saying it's going to be for 1 to 4, I was thinking they were just going to have a few DJs and everybody was going to get like 15, 20.
I think
30.
like featurings.
Oh, shit. Wow. Probably their most epic show that's lived on. Right? Like, how many of their shows have still been in existence.
Well, that and then we were publicized. I mean, we had pool back then for KZS. So yeah, think about it. Belly is on. Dominico's playing. Let's go on to the next song here on Mi Vecindad live on 365 live 365. Links on my Facebook, our Facebook account. You can find those links if you want to listen to, quieren escuchar. You know, el otro día que estuvimos hablando de Live 365, was it Bastards last week? We had
Bastards, yeah.
Yeah, they send a message letting us know they couldn't link in because there's only certain countries that.
Man, really?
Yeah.
What about YouTube? Could they link in through YouTube?
Possibly, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, and I was like, there's nothing that I didn't say anything, but I thanked them for the music and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They said, hey,
that's another band I wouldn't mind maybe trying to interview.
We would just have to do it on the weekend.
Yeah, it's always a trip, because even though they sing in cantan en catalan, they speak Spanish and they probably speak English and French too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I really like this group, dude.
Yeah. Iter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I think you turned me on to Iter.
I think it was G.
One of you guys turned me on because in one of my things that I clicked into and I saved it. You know?
Oh yeah, no, I would have remembered these guys.
Yeah, this whole set's like top to bottom, like very.
It's you know, there's a little bit of everything when it comes to like voices, you know, and vocals and styles, even, you know. Yeah, it's just a beautiful.
Hey, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful vocals. I mean, Caro and Muro also, they're just all of it, just like they got their own styles.
I mean, como te digo, güey, like la escena de los últimos 5 y 10 años. I mean, I'm gonna bring up tu amigazo, dude, Santaloa. I mean,
wait. I want Diabolico to be part of this one.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that again?
Okay, let me repeat myself, Manolo.
A ver.
La escena de la música que hemos tocado en los últimos 5 to 10 years, the music that's been coming out is on another level. Le estaba comentando a G, I'm going, y tu amigazo Santaloa, you know, like, he just doesn't know what to do with it, you know?
Right.
But like, I mean, looking back, reflejando a Mi Vecindad, that's been on and off the air for 30 years now. 30 years. Okay? Porque G le empezó en 93, the summer of 93.
Turn on the mics.
Eso fue Iter con la canción Premonition del EP del 2019. This band's been around since 2013.
Oh,
been around
damn.
for 10, 11 years.
Yeah.
Son de Cataluña, España. I really like them, like a lot, dude. They're fuzzy, they're warm. Hay varios grupos en este set that take me to that early 90s warm, fuzzy, good spot. You know, antes de eso escuchamos a Dominico con la canción Billy y son la Ciudad de México. Young band, been around 3 years. Manolo also made a comment like, man, I love their guitars. I'm working on it. Yeah, dude, very much.
But they're from Ciudad, you said, from Mexico?
La Ciudad de México.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. I'm going all over the place tonight.
No, it's beautiful. I love, being a little patriotic de obviamente la patria
Yeah.
mexicana, pero me fascina saber que hay tanta nueva música que está muy, muy buena. Saliendo.
Te digo, mira, like Santa Loa, if you were listening to Mi Vecindad week after week, I promise you,
He doesn't, the link doesn't work over there.
it doesn't work. He can make some money off of us.
Saludos a
Ese way. Okay, let's keep it going.
I want to thank Bastards. The band was trying to tune in last week, pero no pudieron.
Dude, and I love Bastards.
Bueno,
I've been a
seguimos.
fan of Bastards for like 3 years, dude, like big time. Anyways, so G,
Yes.
we're going to your neck of the woods.
Yes.
Vamos a ir a Los Ángeles. Okay?
Oh, shit.
Con la banda que se llama Las Cruces. It's been a while since I played them, so let's check it out. Las Cruces con la canción Resistiendo hasta el final. All right? They've been around since 2017, 2018. You know, tienen 7 singles and EPs. So they've been, kind of doing it. Making Los Ángeles proud. Las Cruces.
MN, Mi Vecindad, Diablovisión.
Ooh.
Yeah, those guys. I mean, what's his name? He was part of Pastilla too.
Was he? Okay.
What's his name?
Is this the drummer or the brother?
What are you talking about? Oh, the brother from Cruces?
Oh, no, you said he was in Pastilla. Oh, was wondering.
The most recent.
Oh,
One of the iterations of Pastilla.
Remember, Pastilla outside of Chicles has been like a revolving door.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name?
Whatever happened to the other brother?
Adrian. Love that motherfucker. I mean, they're all. Conmigo siempre eran muy, muy, muy buenos todos. All of them. Eric,
Yeah.
Eddie, and también Adrian.
I remember one time they took us to Okie Dog.
Okie Dog,
After a show, andamos bien pelos, dude.
Yeah.
They were like, let's go here. So we ended up going to Okie Dog.
In Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow. This is a band that's
Damn, dude.
I gotta put up with that. Te miento, dude. She's like, honestly, about 5, maybe 6 feet away.
Wow. For a second there, I was like, is that a cat?
No, dude, no. True story, dude. In el pandemio, I was doing online classes, so I was like running classes with a bunch of people. And Chicles would always want to come to work. So she'd always want to come like and be next to me while I'm doing the classes. One time, one of my students, he's sight impaired. And el vato goes, man, Hector, you put somebody to sleep, man.
It's snoring.
And I'm like, no, man, I didn't put anybody to sleep. It's my dog. He's like, that's your dog? Like, yeah, dude. He's like, I thought you put somebody to sleep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Esta rola también. See, now we went from Los Angeles. We're going back to Buenos Aires. So we're literally going all over the world tonight, back and forth, I mean, honestamente, if we would have had half the music que tenemos disponible ahorita, back in the 90s, can you imagine how much fun we would have had? More fun, because we had tons of fun playing the same Tijuana No songs over and over again. Like,
there was moments though. There was moments because I think like this song, Vida de Pulgar a Tres.
Y nos manda saludos Soma Reggae.
Yeah, I gave him a shout out earlier. I don't know how to type, so I just did it on live.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And they had the moments because I remember like Transgresores was like to play the shit out of that one. But like Pobre de Ti was like the first one that was alive. And then it varied between that. I think it was like Los Sentidos, you know. Talk about psychedelia with like Las Cruces and even this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the fuzzy guitar and the effects on this jam.
Turning on mics.
Eso fue Pulgar 3 con la canción Vida. Es una bandota de Buenos Aires, Argentina. Sacaron su EP el año pasado. So I decided to play a track from them. Pretty damn good rola. Antes de eso, Las Cruces de Los Ángeles con la canción Resistiendo hasta el final de su LP que sacaron en 2018, por ahí. They've done a couple EPs since then. Bueno, antes que se me olvide, I don't know si me escuchó Soma Reggae. Igualmente, un abrazo fuerte, brother. Okay, guys, let's keep it going with more music aquí en mi vecindad. Now, de Argentina vamos a regresar a España. And we're going to go con una banda que se llama Monte Fuji con la canción Trecaclosques de su nuevo sencillo que sacaron el año pasado. They've been around también, Manolo, for a long time.
What is that? What does that mean?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not even going to fake it. You know? Pero Monte Fuji's been around van por 15 años, 14 años.
Nice.
So they've been around for a while. De España. ¿De qué parte? No estoy muy seguro.
Okay.
You know. But let's check it out. Trencaclosques.
MDMN, mi vecindad, Diabolico.
You know, I think it's a play on words.
I'm sure it is something.
Like
again with the effects on the guitars and the sweet vocals, you know? Right, Manolo? Like kind of like
Yeah. Yeah, pero también that was like a sound que se escuchaba mucho.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think this sound is like after the grunge came, this kind of sound.
Yeah. This is definitely like when everything died out, maybe more like 95 por ahí, but like, I mean, there's moments that it reminds me of a little bit, ¿cómo se llamaba ese grupo? G. They're from the United States, cantaban en inglés, where they had a couple of hits, and then the singer committed suicide. Very popular like this también.
Oh, no. I was going to say In Excess.
No. That's from Australia.
Where were they from? From the U.S.?
From the U.S. Very commercial.
Mm-hmm.
¿Rock en español?
No, en inglés. The very como este estilo.
Oh, the band from Texas?
Maybe. I can't remember where they're from.
Like what kind of suicide?
Oh no, they're from Arizona. It's a band from Arizona, from Phoenix. I know who you're talking about.
Very como este estilo, like very,
yeah.
You know, commercial, alternativo, you know.
Because the ones that
they used to sing Jealousy, right?
Hey. Ándale, yeah, exactly. Ese grupo. Doesn't this remind you of kind of like that?
Totally.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
They used to sing Hey Jealousy. Hey Jealousy. Very similar like this. They had como 3 or 4.
Gin Blossoms, bro.
No, they weren't the Gin Blossoms.
Well, the Gin Blossoms, that guy committed suicide.
Was it the Gin Blossoms? Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. See, when you get a bunch of old heads together, we'll figure it out one way or another. Yeah. Didn't we see him at one of the dollar shows at the Catalyst?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay,
I was
we
super
did.
bummed.
We did.
I was
Okay.
super bummed when I found out that he
Yeah.
passed away just because,
It is Gin Blossoms. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he passed away of suicide, suffering from mental health issues
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
alcoholism.
Yeah. And it was just tragic because they did have that 3 or 4 college rock hits.
Yeah,
You know?
Monte Fuji. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Está grande.
I've always wanted to go to Japan, but and one day. Now, Funeral Diversión.
So this is a great band, dude. I actually,
Yeah.
I had this song and another song. So when you sent it, I was like, good choice.
Okay. You don't know how many times we both do that to each other. We're like, yeah, all right, okay, you know, like.
We've done that forever.
Yeah.
This song also, this one and Camperas influenced a lot for our final song for tonight.
Really? Okay.
So there's like a theme that's going on. It started off with tripping on LSD y ahora no me drogo.
Now I'm playing safe.
Where are these guys from again?
You know what? I could not figure out where they're from. Para nada. I couldn't figure out anything. You know, todo lo que sé es que tienen 5 sencillos and 1 EP. And the earliest sencillo is de 2018. So they're a pretty new band. Tienen sus 5 años más o menos.
They got my attention. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty.
No eres malo, no te ha ido bien.
Hey, so next week you're sending something out to no. I haven't heard. I haven't. I mean, I'm hoping to hear
from Acti.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a delay in communication. Like they said, hey, let's do this, and then I gave them the date, but they're kind of late in responding, and I'm like, okay.
All right. Well, how about this? Let's set up a show. It doesn't hurt us to have it in the bank, you know, and then and be ready to, you know, do the interview if it comes down, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So if you want to set it up tonight, and then we'll go from there.
Start working on it.
Funeral Diversión. Como dijo Manolo, esta canción se llama No Me Drogo, pero empezamos hablando de dropping doses, LSD.
Pegando fuerte.
Yeah, and now we're sober. Sounds like me all the way. Anyways, Funeral Diversión, No Me Drogo. Empezaron en 2018. Tienen 5 sencillos y un EP. Pero desafortunadamente, I don't know where they're from. I know that the music's pretty damn good. So that's why we're playing it here in mi vecindad. Antes de eso, Montefuji con blah, 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 blah. Their single from 2023.
Was that?
Does it matter?
Trencaclosques.
Yeah. So that is our trip down flashback 90s sound for us aquí en mi vecindad.
It's super nostalgic, pero a la misma vez super fresh set.
Oh, yeah. No, porque la mayoría de estos grupos, they're pretty new, dude. La mayoría de estos grupos empezaron en el 2019 o 2020.
Yeah.
A couple tienen sus 10, 15 años, pero just a couple, So they're all new bands,
So las influencias that I was thinking about based on what you guys sent,
Ajá.
comenzando con camperas de el set de Diabólico con la canción Fábrica, y luego funeral diversión.
Ujú.
It brought me to think about like that style of music, and I thought it was like a newer type sound, and I was like, no, it's not that. So I kept looking up, and it was that '60s instrumental that was very much on the like B-rated type movies and like
Mm.
like sinister gangster type stuff. So it kept I had that in my mind, and then so I looked it up, and it was like, oh, there was bands called like the Tornadoes, the Shadows, and it's that '60s instrumental, that style. And so then I started like looking into, well, based on what you guys sent, what was happening in like the '80s with that kind of style, or even like el rock alternativo from that moment. I came across this compilation of like all these bands from Spain that that were like the epicenter for um some of the post punk that was happening in Spain, and some of that even again going on that instrumental 60 styles, and I came across this band called Claustroph- Claustrophobia. Right, these guys started in '84, right, in '84. And also I was paying attention to the song itself and the recordings, porque hubo unos grupos que pues no grabaron muy bien o no tuvieron acceso a buenas
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
y grabaciones, ¿no? Por X razones. Anyhow, Claustrophobia, they were like one of those bands that came out y sobresalió mucho en la música que estuve escuchando over and over again, trying to like fit it. Cuando Diabolico finally sent his four on Saturday, I was like, I had it, but I just I could not fit it. Anyway, vamos a terminar con este grupo. This song came out in '87. Sombras en la Cova de España, claustrofobia. Nos terminamos con esta. A ver qué les parece. What do you think?
I already loved it. So,
Yeah.
like, I just want to listen to it again.
It's a
Right.
great jam.
It's a great jam, dude.
Me gusta un chingo la portada. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Joy Division. La
Oh,
portada, pues.
totally. What I do con los dos cuates ustedes, when you guys bring un grupo that I don't recognize,
Mhm.
I purposely don't research it. I don't do anything. And I wait for you guys to tell me where it's from because I like to be pleasantly surprised. And Claustrophobia is from my pick. Por esta semana was the band that was like, whoa,
Mhm.
all right, okay.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
You know,
Capet was for me and Funeral Diversión influence este último de esta noche. Dándole honor a Claustrofobia, que comenzó en el 84, nos regresamos y terminamos en España con la canción Sombras en la Alcoba.
Bueno, hasta la próxima semana, muchachos. Sagur.
Buenas noches, Laza. Se cuidan.
Mi vecindad. And Chicles gets a woo right at the end. You hear that? Chicles got that woo.
Is he having a dream or something?
No, but he.
No, they locked her in here with me, dude.
Oh,
Oh, she's trying to get out.
No, and they just heard her come back porque fueron a recoger a Belly de sure mariachi like rehearsal.
Mhm.
So like they just come into the house, so she's all like, "What's up, dude?"
Wait, she's playing on the 5th?
Yeah, she's doing a solo song.
Where at?
What song is she doing?
Oh gosh, I forgot, dude. It's not one that I've heard of before. It's like an old, you know.
Oh, okay.
La Gaviota?
No,
Do you know the song?
I'll text it to you in a little bit. Gabby's got it because we had to have her like learn it, because she didn't know it. So
With
yeah,
a very nice tight set, worked out perfectly. This post punk era, like I said, in Spain, It was fabulous. Obviously, all of Europe, that influence.
This song, like, really, like, surprised me because, like, Manolo said I had known most of the groups already, like, or familiarized. I'm sure you guys were some of the, but this song was like I told you, never heard it,
Yeah.
didn't know who it was, and I was like, how come we didn't have claustrophobia in '95 when we were playing
We didn't. Yeah.
Mi
I mean,
Vecindad,
that's what I'm loving about these outros. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
It's being able to bring in something new and come
Hmm.
out at the end.
Yep, totally.
It's fabulous. Mi vecindad a través de Diabolivisión. Escúchenlo a Live 365 los jueves y en los martes. Shout out to our compatriota de Angels Beat, Angel
Angels Beats, yeah.
I think he might change his, but we don't know. But big shout out to Angel and Angels Beat. Tuesdays at 6 to 8, 2 hours of super vinyl, incredible vinyl. I mean, just set list is off
Yeah,
the
it's ridiculous.
every week. Angels Beat on Tuesdays de las 6 a las 8, Tuesdays 6 to 8, here on MVMN Radio a través de Live 365. Y bueno, eso fue el show de esta noche. Vamos a despedirnos del Face. ¿Quieren escuchar la música?
Yeah.
Así fue.
That was
Buenas
sexy
noches.
time.